Hello, beautiful truth seekers. Welcome in or welcome back to the Third Flame Tarot. My name is Amber. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am thrilled to have you here. This reading is going to be a general reading, a general collective energy reading. Now, there are some things I'm still learning about astrology. There's actually a lot of things I'm still learning about astrology, and it's pretty mind-boggling to put it all together and see how the planets' transits and the asteroids' transits can really affect the energy in our 3D experience. And the energy today has been very chaotic and even violent. So I would like to share a couple of things with you that I experienced in my world today. And then I want to read you a little bit about some retrogrades that are going on right now, specifically the Pallas retrograde in Scorpio. Now, today there was a lot of violent encounters. So somebody I know, her neighborhood was completely shut down. There were SWAT teams and police cars. Nobody knew what was going on until later. But it turns out somebody was threatening their own life and they had a gun and SWAT teams had to be called in. And this was in her neighborhood. And then I was on the freeway around 2 o'clock and it was a complete standstill here in Seattle, Washington. And the traffic was a parking lot and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I couldn't see anything. Nobody was moving. And then I'd see cop cars flying by on the shoulder and I could hear sirens, and I never did see what happened and I couldn't find anything online about it, but I found something else that happened today as well. So there was some kind of accident on I-5 around 2 o'clock that had the freeway pretty much shut down, like right around the Mercer Street exit. And then later my coworker sent me a link to another event that happened in Everett, Washington. A man was shot and killed. Now this was today. This is today. And today being May 16th, I will be posting this video on May 17th, but this video is being recorded on May 16th. So there was also a shooting at Alki a few days ago as well, but let me just read a little bit of this. So northbound I-5 near Everett was fully blocked for several hours due to a deadly shooting involving police. After 4 p.m., Washington State Patrol responded to a report of a road rage incident on the shoulder of I-5 northbound, just north of Marine View Drive. According to the Snohomish County multiple agency response team, the suspect began ramming their vehicle into a WSDOT construction vehicle and lift that was on the shoulder of the highway. Apparently he was having road rage and was incoherent and acting violently towards police and crashing into vehicles. So the police ended up shooting and eliminating him. So there was that. Just a lot of chaotic, crazy energy all of a sudden. Now, we do still have Mars in Aries, and as we know, Mars is the planet of war. It's the god of war and aggression. But I learned today too that an asteroid called Pallas. Now, Pallas is in between Mars and Jupiter, and it's the second largest asteroid in our solar system, clocking in at 325 miles wide. And Pallas went into retrograde today in Scorpio. And Pallas is all about a Greek goddess of war and chaos. And the word the word Pallas comes from the word palo, which is one who brandishes a spear or one who brandishes a weapon. So I do not see any coincidence that Pallas would go into retrograde and all of a sudden there's all these people going crazy and brandishing weapons. And a retrograde is directed inward, right? When a planet or an asteroid is direct, it affects the outward. But retrogrades affect the inward. So is this retrograde causing all this, inciting all this violent, aggressive emotions in people? I mean, I don't believe in coincidence. So I am one to believe that yes, absolutely, that planets and the energies of the planets do indeed have energy and vibration and can alter our world. But let me just read you a little bit about the Pallas retrograde, and I will link this article in the comment section. So I'll post a link there so you can come check out this really cool website that I found called Healing Energy Tools. I really do enjoy this. This has been a really great website. But let me just read you this. So Pallas retrograde enters Scorpio May 16th, 2024. Today, Pallas Athena, the asteroid of wisdom, strategy, and creative intelligence, begins its retrograde journey through the enigmatic sign of Scorpio. Now, Pallas was a mythological Greek goddess of war, okay? And her and Athena have this whole story, but I won't get into it. You can go look that up. Named after the Greek goddess of wisdom, Pallas Athena represents strategic thinking, problem solving, and the integration of knowledge and creativity. When Pallas is direct, these energies are outward and active, helping us navigate challenges with clarity. However, during retrograde periods, Pallas's influence turns inward, urging us to reflect and reassess our strategies and beliefs. The significance of Scorpio. Right, so we just did Scorpio's reading last night, actually, which was perfect timing. But Scorpio rules the 8th house. The 8th house is all about taboo, magic, the macabre. But Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Scorpio ruled by Pluto is the sign associated with death, transformation, and the unseen forces of life. It governs matters of power, control, intimacy, and rebirth. When celestial bodies move through Scorpio, they take on an intense and probing quality, compelling us to confront hidden truths and embrace change. What to expect during a Pallas retrograde in Scorpio. Number 1, deep psychological insight. Scorpio's influence brings a focus on the subconscious mind. Pallas retrograde here encourages deep psychological introspection. You might find yourself revisiting past traumas, reevaluating your deepest fears, and uncovering hidden motivations. This is a time for therapy, self-help, and any practice or practices that facilitate inner healing. Scorpio's strategic nature combined with Pallas's retrograde motion will make you question your current plans and methods. Are your strategies serving your true purpose? Are there power dynamics in your relationships or career that need addressing? This period is ideal for recalibrating your approach to ensure it aligns with your deeper values and goals. Transformation and rebirth. Now, Scorpio is synonymous with transformation. Pallas retrograde in this sign can bring about significant personal growth. Embrace the changes even if they seem daunting at first. This is a period of shedding old skins and emerging renewed. Now, in Scorpio's reading last night, I haven't read this whole article, by the way. I'm experiencing it here with you. But in Scorpio's reading last night, we got the snake. We got significant snake symbolism. And I was talking about shedding skin, right? which is really interesting that it says this is a period of shedding old skins and emerging renewed, much like the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Because that's the energy. And I had this experience where I saw a snake in the grass as well. That was yesterday. But also, the Pallas retrograde in Scorpio can intensify creative insight. Pallas Athena's retrograde journey through Scorpio can also heighten your creative instincts. You may experience bursts of inspiration that are darker, more profound, and more transformative than usual. This is an excellent time for artists, writers, and creators to delve into complex themes and produce deeply resonant work. To make the most out of the Pallas retrograde in Scorpio, consider the following practices: journaling and reflection, therapeutic practices like meditation, strategic reassessment, like take a step back from major decisions and projects, and accept change, because the transformation energy is potent. It's like pounding hammer into the collective consciousness. But basically, the energy of the Pallas retrograde is about wisdom and strategy, but it also ignites chaos and destruction, because chaos and destruction catapult our spiritual growth. It's just the way nature works. But time for engaging in deep self-reflection and reconsider any selfish tendencies that we might have, using radical honesty. Anyway, let's get into the reading, shall we? I'm excited to get some insight from my spirit guides and see what they have to say about this interesting time. Okay. Transformative Pallas retrograde in Scorpio. Pallas retrograde in Scorpio spirit. We're here to learn more about the Pallas retrograde in Scorpio. We're here to get some insight on these chaotic energies that are in the collective. Anything you can teach us about these energies and how we can go about navigating them. You know, just stay calm and keep level-headed, send love. I have a feeling that, you know, we might be experiencing sudden bursts of chaos. You know, I mean, we've already got Pluto retrograde. Now we've got Pallas retrograde. as well. Don't know how long Pallas is going to be in retrograde. Let's find out. Spirit, we're here to get a collective reading on the Pallas retrograde in Scorpio. We're here to get any more information, wisdom, and knowledge on the Pallas retrograde in Scorpio. I just split the deck. And there's Pallas right there with what? Pallas and Leo. I split the deck and we got Pallas and Leo. Okay. Thank you. Oh, and it wants to just fall out. And then look what's behind Pallas. Whoa. 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 Oh my gosh. I split the deck and I saw Pallas. And then Pallas fell over and there was Pluto right behind it. This is significant. Okay, I'm going to put them back in the deck. Let's see if they come back out. I'm going to mix it up and put them back in the deck. What are the odds? You saw me shuffling. No. Okay. Spirit, we're here to get any more information on Pallas, retrograde in Scorpio, the Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. We're here to get any more information. Thank you so much, Spirit. My head is tingling in my top left side again. One more shuffle. We're here to get any information on the Pallas retrograde, please, in Scorpio. I feel like I should keep these two like this. Second house, full moon. The second house is Taurus. We have a lot going on in Taurus right now as well. There's gonna be a Jupiter conjunction. Oh geez. There's going to be a Jupiter conjunction on the 18th. So May 18th in Taurus. There is a Venus in Taurus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. And there is also Mercury in Taurus square Pluto and Aquarius on the 17th. And then the 18th, Sun in Taurus conjuncts Jupiter in Taurus. So we got the second house here, and that's Taurus's house. Ooh, I'm getting the chills, okay? So there's a lot going on in Taurus's house. It's all the planets are kind of compiled down with like Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. There's just a lot going on down there. And now we've got Pallas retrograde in Scorpio. And then on May 19th, there's the Sun in Taurus sextile Neptune in Pisces. And Neptune has been in retrograde since 2011. Neptune is Pisces planet. And Pisces is the 12th house, which is all about the deep subconscious. And Neptune is the god of the ocean. It's emotional, sensitive, spiritual, poor boundaries. And we've been getting that a lot in my readings as well lately, like setting firm boundaries. Fantasy, art, compassion, selflessness, idealism, delusionment. So yeah, there's just a lot going on down there in the second, in the first, the 12th, the first, and the second houses of the zodiac wheel. There's a lot going on there. So we've got the second house, right, which is Taurus energy. We'll find out more about what's going on there. And then we've got the full moon came out. Now, there's a full moon on May 23rd in Sagittarius. And there's a lot more going on the 23rd as well. I'll make a little ticker at the bottom. But, okay, thank you so much, Spirit. Spirit, we're going to need another card here for the base energy, please. Any more information on the Pallas retrograde in Scorpio? Tell us what's going on with the stars, Spirit. There it is again. There it is again. I split the deck. There it is again. With the third house this time. I'm just going to take Pallas out. This is the second time I've split the deck and Pallas is there. Holy smokes. Okay, Spirit. We've got the second house, Pallas, and the full moon. One more shuffle. Give us 3 more cards, please, for the base energy. What's going on in the stars, Spirit? Whoa! Whoa! I said, what's going on with the stars, Spirit? Pluto. Okay. Move this so it's lined up. Okay, so we've got Pluto. Cardinal. Aries is a cardinal sign. And we've got Mars in Aries. Fixed. The second house is Taurus. Taurus is a fixed earth sign. Okay. Tell us more. Venus. Venus is in Taurus right now. Venus. Fixed. Second house. Pallas, cardinal. Now the cardinals are known as the pioneers of the zodiac. So Pallas is a warrior queen. That would definitely be a cardinal energy. Back in the Roman ancient Greek times, it was very unconventional for a woman to pick up armor and a spear. Tell us more. Why is Pallas here, Spirit? 10th house. 10th house, that's Capricorn. That's a cardinal sign. Capricorn's planet is Saturn. Saturn is the god of time. Time. Tell us more about the full moon, Pluto, please, Spirit. Chiron. Chiron is in Aries right now. Still in Aries. Capricorn. So we've got Pallas, cardinal, and the 10th house. The 10th house is Capricorn, and Capricorn is a cardinal sign. Capricorn's planet is Saturn, and Capricorn has the most influence on your career, where you end up in life based on your passion and public status. It also represents karma. Tell us more, please, about the full moon, Spirit. Why did the full moon come out? What is it about the full moon, Spirit? South Node. That's your past. Past lives. Letting go of the past, releasing the past. That's been reoccurring energy, transitional reoccurring energy in my readings. Sloughing of the skin. Yeah? The South Node. Let's get one more card, please, for the second house. Earth. Earth. The second house is Taurus. Earth. We need to be focusing on what's going on in Taurus's house. There's a lot going on in Taurus's house right now. Look at all this matching right here. Earth, second house, fixed, Venus. We'll grab the tarot and some oracle. I need one more card. I need one more card for Pallas. I need one more card for Pallas, Spirit. Now here in this column, we've got the full moon, which we've got a full moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd. We got Pluto retrograde Aquarius, right? And then we got Chiron, which is in Aries. And Aries, Mars was in Aries conjunct the Pluto retrograde. And Chiron is in Aries still as we speak. Now Chiron is the wounded healer. And then we got South Node with the full moon. Healing your past. This is the time right now. It's time to face those shadows. It's time to face those deep insecurities, those negative thought processes. The spirit and the stars are calling us to change. One more shuffle, Spirit. One more shuffle. Give us one more card, please, for the Pallas card, please. Why is Pallas here with Cardinal and 10th house? Solar eclipse. Let's read about that one. Why is Pallas here with Cardinal and 10th house? Capricorn energy. Solar eclipse. Solar eclipse. I think it's all the way at the back of the book. Here we go. Solar eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs during a new moon. It is a supercharged beginning. Whoa, right? It's a brand new beginning, a supercharged beginning. Spirit is definitely asking us to let go of our past, slough the old skin, and use this transformational energy to become fresh and new again, to have a fresh start. A solar eclipse occurs during a new moon. It is a supercharged beginning, requiring release of the old. If this is done willingly, then vibrant opportunities are in store. It is a time to rise to a brand new occasion. The bright side of the solar eclipse: inception, regeneration, transformation, and growth. Wow. Amazing. I mean, I wonder if Spirit's getting tired of telling me this over and over and over again. Transformation, death, growth. Yeah, look at this. Look at all this. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, sits in Taurus, along with like Jupiter and Mercury, which is the messenger planet. Communication. I can't believe Pallas and Pluto came out twice. Wow. Okay, Spirit, we're here to learn. We want to understand the stars divine. We want to understand the stars divine. We want to understand what the planets are here to teach us. What the universe is here to teach us. We want to understand. I'm getting that. Oh, wow. Super tingly. Super tingly. Top left side of my head. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, Spirit. What else can you tell us about the Pallas retrograde with the Pluto retrograde? What kind of advice do you have for us, Spirit? Clearly, the energy is telling us to release the old and make way for the new. What else do you have to tell us? What else do you have to teach us, Spirit? Wow, I'm having a really really hard time shuffling at the moment. What else do you have to teach us, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this Pallas retrograde? What else, Spirit? Okay. What else do you have to tell us? Oh my God. Sloughing of the old skins. I told you yesterday I got tons of snake energy. I saw a snake in the grass, an actual 3D snake in the grass. And then in Scorpio's reading yesterday, I got 2 significant snakes in the reading. This was one of them. This card is called Transmute. It's about alchemy. It's about turning a negative experience into a positive one, right? By perspective. What do we got next? Next we've got jealousy, evil eye. Well, there is a lot of the darker energy floating around right now with all the violence happening in the 3D world. Jealousy. Veiled. And then psychic. These cards all came out in that order. Transmute, the snake. Jealousy. Veiled. Psychic. Let's pull out the little booklet. Okay, number 44. Transmute. To transmute is to convert one energy into another. The snake is a powerful symbol of transmutation. You're being invited to accept its gifts of shedding to help you process something important. Use this ability to make magic by transmuting the snake's energy into something new and beneficial for your growth. Meditate on this symbol when you need some assistance in changing the energy in your life. The snake represents our ability to connect to our own inner alchemist. What did I say, right? It's alchemy. To let go of the old by being able to shed its skin, thereby allowing for constant evolution. Spirit is telling us to shed our skin. Embrace this new shift in perspective. You know, they say our greatest fear is not that we're powerful. Our greatest fear is not that we're inadequate, but our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Transmute. Let's read why jealousy came out. Jealousy, number 23. Jealousy. Oh, okay. This isn't just jealousy, it's bad vibes, right? You use the evil eye to protect you against negative energy. And it's floating around out there like strong right now. Envy, jealousy, and bad vibes. This card comes as a warning that all is not as it seems. Or maybe it is. There may be some jealousy being presented or projected at you at this time. Fear not. This warning is here to provide you with enough distance to take the necessary action to protect your heart, mind, and energy. Or perhaps the good old compare and despair monster has got you wishing or longing for what another person is doing. Sometimes the jealousy is within you. This is a powerful time to check in and see where you may be feeling inadequate or as if you are missing something. Meditate to shield yourself from negative thoughts, envy, or jealousy. Again, this is a powerful time to check in and see where you may be feeling inadequate, right? That's what Spirit wants us to let go. We've spent too much time feeling inadequate and powerless when we're anything but. There's more. The symbol, evil eye. Nazar is a word deriving from the Arabic language meaning sight, surveillance, attention, and other related concepts. An eye-shaped amulet is believed to protect against the evil eye. So use your protection. It's time to slough off this old victim mentality, right? It's not serving us. It's not serving us at all. I feel like that is definitely what Spirit is asking us to do right here. And then we've got veiled psychic. So it's like we have these amazing psychic capabilities that we are shielding because we feel powerless. We feel like inadequate. We feel we're so much stronger than we think we are. We're so much stronger than we give ourselves credit for all the time. I think that's what Spirit is definitely telling us to do now. It's time to shed this old way of thinking. Let's read about veiled, 38. Okay, veiled. All is not being revealed at this time. Is someone around you hiding or holding back information or an aspect of themselves? Please use caution in proceeding, or perhaps the mask is inviting you to be more protective of what you share. Draw another card for clarity in your right action. You can meditate on the mask to achieve altered states of awareness and encourage hidden abilities to rise to the surface of your consciousness. Masks vary from culture to culture and are used for adornment, altered states of consciousness, ritual, and disguise. Altered states of consciousness, and then we got psychic. It says, all is not being revealed to you at this time. Please use caution in proceeding, or perhaps the mask is inviting you to be more protective of what you share. Draw another card for clarity in your next right action. Well, I guess we need to draw another card for clarity. Spirit, why is veiled here? Why did veiled appear in the reading, please? Why did veiled appear in the reading, please, Spirit? Can you tell us why? Why did veiled appear in the reading, please, Spirit? Why is veiled here? Why is veiled here? Why is veiled here, please? Thank you. Veiled gratitude. This came out in the reading last night, in Scorpio's reading. I think it's come out in the last 3 readings I've done. Veiled gratitude. You can meditate on the mask to achieve altered states of awareness and encourage hidden abilities to rise to the surface of your consciousness. And then, we got psychic here. I feel like Spirit is definitely telling us here that we need to focus on gratitude, releasing this victim mentality, because that's going to heighten our psychic abilities. We'll become more intuitive. And anytime you become more intuitive, you're able to discern. You can feel the energies where you go, and if it's someplace that you're not supposed to be. And if you can redirect yourself by becoming more sensitive to those energies, by becoming more psychic, it'll keep your vibration high, and you'll be able to attract more of what you really want into your life. Thank you so much, Spirit. Let's get one final message. Thank you so much. This is amazing. Thank you for bringing us Pluto and Pallas, Spirit. Earth, the second house, Venus, the planet of love and beauty. The South Node, we need to shed the skin of the past. Recognize your own power. I mean, that's what Scorpio's reading was all about last night. Even if you aren't a Scorpio, you should go watch it because it was a really amazing reading. It's all about finding your inner peace, using inner peace to heighten your magical abilities, your powerful magical abilities. One more shuffle. Okay, Spirit, any more words of wisdom or advice for the collective consciousness, please, Spirit? Any more wisdom or words of advice for the collective consciousness regarding this Pallas retrograde and the Pluto retrograde? Anything else you can tell us, please? Okay, let's get a few more. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else you want to tell the collective? Thank you. Okay. Wow. Whoa. We got the child. Trapped. The sage. Look at this. Are you ready for this? Here's the sage card. Here's the Pallas card. Beautiful. Your inner child. Look at these symbols. Look at this too. Look at the resemblance. We've got gratitude candle here, trapped, and a candle there. It looks like a candle anyway. Look at the symbols match. Can you see that? Light. I don't remember where this was. And the child trapped the sage. I think we need to get in touch with our inner child, heal those childhood traumas. Those childhood traumas, they'll stick with you your entire life if you don't face them. Now's a really good time to, go to therapy, work that out, read some self-help books, watch some spiritual awakening videos, heal that inner child, because that inner child is trapped right now. Your inner child is trapped. You're gonna have to set your child free, set your inner child free. Only you can do it. Nobody else can do it for you, but you can listen to people who have great advice that can help you with that. We all have childhood trauma. Just being born is traumatic. So we all need to work through that. We need to work through those shadows. Because once we work through those shadows and heal our inner child, the sage comes next. Wise sage. There's a wise sage in all of us. Every last one of us. But it takes a lot of work. You got to work at it. You got to want it. You got to think. You got to continuously think and question why you do the things that you do, why you feel the way that you do. You have to question yourself if you're going to become a mage or a sage. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next video. Namaste.